Hey everybody, welcome back. Adam here, and back with another one at the Mardu Cube. So, I have still not read a single bit about this cube, but I love a good cube, so I figure we'll go ahead and give it another run and see what happens. Have a little fun tonight. Just kind of breaking up all of the legacy and pauper and everything else that's been played recently. So, we're gonna play a little more Mardu Cube. So for those of you who missed the last go around, this is the new cube on Magic Online right now, and all Mardu stuff. Red, black, white, bunch of removal, some pretty ridiculous planeswalkers, some pretty cool stuff. So we're gonna go live with a little more Mardu Cube and see exactly what happens. So I do appreciate everyone joining tonight. Plenty of ways you could choose to spend your Tuesday evening, but I'm grateful you've chosen to spend it with me. And without any further ado, let's cube. Without any further Mardu? I don't know. Ooh. 2 of 8. We might be here a minute. Oh. Hopefully everyone's week before Easter Sunday is going great. Oh. So for those of you who have been following the delightful journey into Blue-Black Omnitel, I took Blue-Black Omnitel to a really small local weekly event and ended up 2-1. That was on Sunday. I played first against Gyruda Bomberman. You heard that right, Gyruda Bomberman. And I lost to Gyruda Bomberman, never seeing the card Force of Will. So that was pretty huge. And then after losing to Bomberman, I beat 2 Bant plus Uro control decks in a row, and it was pretty great. It was the first time I really felt like the card, the Besejus in the sideboard really did anything. Previously, as a general, I've been pretty meh on Beseju in the sideboard, but Beseju obviously felt really good against the Bant deck. And then yeah, so that was the big one. Having Defense Grid and Bant and Beseju was nuts. But yeah, Beseju did work. Obviously, Grid is something they're pretty well set up to answer with Prismatic Ending being so prevalent. But they had much fewer answers to Beseju. Or to Beseju. So we put them to the test. And it ended up pretty good for me. So I'm pretty happy. I am going to continue to riff on that deck a little more. I'll probably play some Nature of Show and Tell nonsense again on stream on Thursday. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, overall it's been pretty cool. I made it pretty clear at this point. I'm pretty high on the card Show and Tell in Legacy right now, especially when you partner it with the card Omniscience. So I'm pretty into that life. So probably riff on Omni a little more over the coming weeks between weeklies and leagues on stream. I'll be playing around with a few different variants, but I think that overall right now I'm pretty high on Omnitel as a deck. Just now to figure out what the good configuration looks like. All right. 7 of 8. Maybe let's go. One more. Waiting for player number 8. Hopefully, hopefully we see something cool soon here. But yeah, so as a disclaimer to anybody who catches it throughout the evening, you'll catch me reach down here occasionally. My phone is down there. All right. Zergo. This is nuts if we get a way to cheat it in. But my phone is currently down here, and I am currently in the process of running through an event in Raid Shadow Legends, which I started playing recently, which I never thought that I would say out loud. But I've actually been kind of surprised with how cool it is. Bombardment. We get access then to Tybalt on the Wheel, Lingering Souls. This is okay. Lily's fine at that rate. Less good. I think I'll just take Bombardment. If we shift gears, we shift gears. Dragon Fodder seems pretty easy. Not looking to live that life. Things I wouldn't hate on the wheel. Ancestral Blade is fine. Foul Play is okay, but not amazing. This is also not atrocious. I think Dragon Fodder is the easy pick here, though. Quickly move in on Goblin Bombardment deck. This is kind of rad. Not really looking to live that life. That's actually another win con. We can take Divine Visitation here. So this turns all of the tokens we would otherwise make into 4/4 angels. Seems pretty okay. For those of you who know me outside of Magic Online, 2/2 or 4/4 angels is a thing I'm pretty normally about. Sedgemoor, which seems insane. Like, this is cool. Krenko's fine. This card is just very good. I don't see a ton I want here. What do you do? That's actually not terrible. Make double tokens. I don't hate Battle Sphere. I'll just pick up the fixing now. There's nothing that pushes me hard in that pack. And having the fixing... Again, I want to cast Divine Visitation. I'm probably going to want this Sedgemoor Witch. Like, this card is absurd. Blasphemous Act, Revel Arc. Gather? Gather seems rad. Things I would be interested in wheeling. Oh, that's also rad. I kind of want this to wheel. I doubt that Bastion wheels, but... Godless Shrine seems pretty easy. What do you do? I don't really care about that in particular. Invoke Justice. That's whatever. Any creature, except to gain saves. I'm gonna just take Godless Shrine here. Like, I would be down for, like, either, like, super cheap or super efficient removal spells as well. Push path bolt type stuff, and then things like, you know, Vindicate, Anguished Unmaking, what have you. Approach, that's hilarious. This is sick. I think I'm gonna live the Torbrand life. Like, Asylum Visitor's fine. Torbrand seems like gas, though. We got Lingering Souls back. Let's go. So we'll take Force of Rage. So, for anyone who follows me for my drinking preferences, tonight we have a Southside, which is a gin-based cocktail with lime and extra juniper. That one, this one I guess. The Southside being made with New Holland's Knickerbocker Gin. You may sack a creature. That doesn't seem very good. I'll take command, I guess. Battle Ball, sure. Squee? Sure. So this is a lime and juniper based cocktail with gin. Specifically, I'm using New Holland Brewing Company's, or New Holland, whatever you want to call them now. They do everything. They're fantastic. So I'm using New Holland's Knickerbocker Gin there. And then I have a Ward 8 here as well, made with Buffalo Trace. Path, you say? Sign me up. Would also be interested in Perforos' Intervention, but I think I'm more interested in the Efficient Remove. That's not true. Intervention might wheel, though. I don't think Path ever wheels, so I'm taking Path here. I don't think I want you. I don't think I have a reason to play Flame Skull. Squee also doesn't do anything in this deck. Let's start by getting Squee out of here. This seems like a thing I want to be doing, but I don't know if I actually end up doing. Okay. Utter Ends. Triome seems rad, actually. Okay. Like, Death's Majesty is rad. Actually, I'll take a Duretti here. Duretti seems like hot fire. Badlands? Sure. Sign me up. This is also dope. Not quite as good as like just a generic sack outlet, but like pretty close. Just pick up the Badlands here. Giants fine, but not amazing. This is okay. Hurl through hell. Exile creature. Wild. Karizev is fine. We can sack Dragavan for extra damage. I think I'll just take Karizev here. Season Butcher of the Horde. Boy, howdy, is that one good. Okay. Non-token specifically. This is also not terrible, but like really, really slow. I think I'd rather have Seasoned Pyromancer. It's some card filtering and it also creates idiots. Caves of Koilos. This is dope. I'm a big fan of a Cataclysm. I'm a big fan of a Cataclysm. I'm just gonna take Caves though. We're not looking to live the multicolored tribal life. Actually, I think I'm just taking March. Just take March here. Cliff seems fine. You see a pair of goblins also becomes okay. Alright. We get one card back out of this. It's probably not Cliffs. It could be you see a pair of goblins. Alright. This is another thing we can sack repetitively. Banishing Light also just good. This is kind of dope. Okay. I think I kind of just want Doom Foretold. Let's take Banishing Light, I guess. Loses the game. Weird. Knight of the Ebon Legion? That's the most reasonable thing. Strip to one target. Artifact, enchantment, or tap creature. If you control an artifact and an enchantment. Nah, not really into that life. Guess maybe we just take the removal anyway. What are we doing here? Probably don't want any of this. Take Sulphur Springs. Take Butcher because I think it's free. Whenever you discard a card that has Madness, untap it. No. Let's take Mythos. Yeah, you see a pair of goblins wheeled. That's so good. Maybe I'm trying not trying to battle ball here. I'll probably cut this Knight of the Ebon Legion. Blood Crypt good. This also good. This is probably better. Enters the battlefield around the 19. That's like kind of rad. Huh. Probably looking to live that Mardu Charm life, to be honest. Yo, Sun's Nemesis. Also, that's kind of gas. Sun's Nemesis or Felidar Retreat? I think Felidar... Which one of these is actually better? Both of these are absurd. Outburst also, like, totally fine, but I think I'd rather just take one of the long-term plans. I think it's Sun's Nemesis. I could be wrong. Whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature you control gains indestructible. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control gets started a spell or ability your opponent controls, that's kind of neat. That's kind of irrelevant. Plaguecrafter, like, super reasonable. Sure. Mayhem Devil, also just another payout when we have the sack outlets going. Finks is also hilarious. Siege is just another win condition. How many sack outlets do we have? Slow outlet, that. We have bombardment, we have butcher. I kind of need more outlets if I'm being honest, but this is also not a terrible notion. I'm gonna take Siege here. Lapse. We're gonna take Anguish Making. Okay. It's not a life we're looking to live. That's funny. We're gonna take Dragon Skull Summit though. That's also not terrible. I don't hate SRAM's expertise. I really need more white sources is what I need, I think. I'm gonna take Summit. Well, I mean, pass me a Blood Artist, I guess. Horde Chief also rad here. Alright. No, Circuit Mender. I'll take a Shrine. This is where it gets hard. I guess we'll take Shambling Vent. Like, I'm not super happy about it. I'm taking Finks here. We're gonna have to configure this a little bit here in a second. Like, I think Righteous Confluence can go to the sideboard. I think Torbrand's pretty bad. I'm into... Yes. Cool. We don't have that many sack outlets. Let's sleep. Okay. So where are we at with all this? We have a bunch of instants and sorceries, so Sedgemoor, which seems pretty stellar. I think we move Banishing Light to the board. I don't think that particularly matters. I'll keep Path. I'll keep Unmaking if I need extra removal. Can always board it in. I can get rid of... Let's see. Get rid of Mythos. The Cataclysm effect is something that we might want, but I don't think that we're, like, hard needing it. 7. This is 27, which puts us at 13 lands. That's not enough. What else are we looking at here? I don't think I hard need things, and that's something we can use as a tool if we need it. This is like one of the worst things that makes tokens. Get rid of Force of Rage. Sort by... It's not what I wanted at all. Group creatures separately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Banishing Slash also not great. We can move that out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spells for Sedgemoor Witch. That seems okay. Sure. 24, that's 16 lands. 16's probably okay. Add basics. It's telling me I want 3/3/3. Is that true? Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red cards. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black cards. I have a ton of black. I'm more red. So I think that I can... So 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got a swamp. Mountain. Call that. Sure, why not? Run it. Let's go ahead and see if tokens / sack effects is a deck that's playable. We have a reasonable white count for Shrine of Loyal Legions. Plus we can just like kind of let it hang out. And if we need the tokens for any particular reason to rebuild like after a sweeper or something, like it's there. It's fine. Sentinel, sure. Cast Karizov. Cool. Charming Princess, whatever. That doesn't particularly matter. Scry 2 seems correct. Okay. Red, red, 1. I don't think we're interested in throwing Karizov away just to try to push some damage. Of course, pitch the Lorehold command. Draw Sedgemoor Witch. Yikes. Play Sedgemoor Witch. Just this one. Show me Ephemerate. No? Okay. Alright, cool. Cycle Timeless Dragon, sure. 4/4 flyer actually kind of difficult for us to beat. And they can just eternalize, like, right now. That's probably what I would do if I was our opponent. Just go ahead and fire off the eternalize now. It's your best clock by, like, kind of a lot. Okay. Dope. I'm in. Red, black, boom, boom. Nope, you can draw a card, that's fine. That's so good. It's funny that when I first saw this card in the queue, I was like, really? No, this actually seems kind of nuts. Like, I'm pretty supremely in control of this game. Yeah, Lourdes is fine. All right. Sure. Okay. Sure. That's exactly how I want to do that. That's fine. I feel like we're on game 3 life mode. What do you think? Think we're oh, we want to, okay, that's actually cute. So Sentinel comes back. They're ephemerating. Targeting Charming Prince, yup. Not remotely surprised here. Scry 2, sure. What's the plan here, opponent? Greg, hello and welcome. Three mana. Rude. This targets Angrath for sure. Yep. Cannot say that I'm surprised. Yes. I will gladly take your value engine off the table. Okay, thank you. Sure. I can afford to pay here. I have declared attacks with Seasoned Pyromancer. This is so good. Doing alright, Greg. We're hanging out playing some Cube. How are you tonight, man? Sure. Okay. What's the plan with this opponent? Deal. Everything at Kyle. Let's get this off the table. Opponent in recast Esper Sentinel as never-ending blocker. I understand. Fair enough. Greg, we gotta get you down here on a Sunday now to play some Legacy with us. That's fine. Karn sign of Urza, sure. Recast Esper Sentinel, sure. Good grief. Can we please find something that's not a land? Attack Kaya. Attack Kaya. Attack Kaya. Attack. You? No. That's wrong. We need to get this Karn off the table. Red, red. 1, 2. Yeah, no kidding, right, Greg? Zombie Jesus Day here to crush our legacy fun. Right on. Yeah, this week was fun. What do you even do? Both of these are so bad. Guess you can have Skyclave Apparition. Giving you the Walker seems terrible. Prince from Graveyard, sure. Yeah, Greg, this new spot's great. It turns out that being able to play Legacy and eat food and have drinks all at the same time is exactly what I've been looking for in my life. It's weird how that works out. Apparition, sure. They've paid 3 life. I accept. It's meh. Like, it's definitely time consuming. Like, I mean, shocker, the mono removal color cube turns out to have grindy games. Weird. I don't know, like, this is my kind of magic though, right? Like, sitting here grinding out over turns and turns and turns with my opponent. Like, this is the life that I live. This is where we take Utter Ends. Sure. There, something like that, man. Something like that. Sure. It's a weird thing for you to do, but like, okay. I'm shocked that opponent didn't take Utter End. Like, just being honest here. Sure. The new not Vindicate that's uncounterable. Void something. That's the card that catches my attention. I posted it in, like, every single Discord where it was relevant today. In pretty bad shape here. I really need to draw something good. I don't think I have anything this good in my deck. Replay Laris, sure. Recast Sentinel, sure. That's way too many lands. Alright, lives we're interested in involve. That's okay. Mythos seems rad. I don't hate that. That seems a little too slow for this whole process. Am I trying to set up visitation? Yeah, I'm probably trying to set up visitation. That seems really good. Can Alpha Strike? Sure. Mortar Pot also of questionable value? Sure. Yeah, I'm, like, really, really impressed with that card. Like, I did not think they were printing that caliber of removal anymore. It just exile a non-land permanent, uncounterable instant is wild. Sure, that's fine. We're making a 2/2, I understand. I don't expect opponent to draw many cards, so I don't think this is going to be terribly good, but... Also, like, as somebody who wanted Return to Alara, like, real bad, can I say that, like, overall, I'm actually pretty happy with the flavor of Capenna? Like, I really, truly. I think that it's a pretty bad take that Wizards is just like... It's drugs, but it's not drugs and we're not talking about it. That sucks. Goodbye, Blood Artist. We hardly knew you. You get to press 2 points of damage, that's fine. Zerzoth it is. Alright. Yeah, like, as much as I was really hoping for, like, a return to Alara, like, this is good. I like this. I think it's a little cheesy, but I think that a little cheesy is okay. I will place 2/3 in front of it. Come on. Okay. We can't really attack. This is why we can't attack. What a wild ride. Oh, yeah. Yep. Turns out that it's like at some point everyone forgot how good a lot of these random multicolor cards were. And then all of a sudden, New Capenna pushed them to remember. I need to draw cards that matter here. None of these are cards that matter. I need to draw, like, basic planes. That's not basic planes. Big yikes. Yeah, it's like people have really seriously forgotten how like insanely good some of the random multicolor cards are. Like Secret, this card is going to be nuts in this matchup. I can't speak to... I mean, let's be real, no one's going to play Butcher of the Horde Modern. I wish they would, but they're not. We go to 8. We need to start looking at blocking next turn. But yeah, Blood Moon going to be insane. While people remember, like, how good all these multicolor cards are, we're, White Source. Yikes. I'm not 100% sure why you didn't do that before, but okay. We really needed a White Source there that we didn't draw, and I'm upset about it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yikes. Well, that was a pretty savage beating on opponent's part. They got us good. But hopefully we'll shape it up here in the next round. All right. But yeah, let me... What is the name of the stupid card that I was talking about earlier? Give me just a moment. Void Rend. The card in question that I'm super hyped for is Void Rend. So, I guess, Greg, this is where I go on record and say I think that Void Rend is Eternal Magic playable. A 3-mana instant speed almost Vindicate that is uncounterable. Very, very good. Like, its mana cost is prohibitive, but I think that it's worth it. I'm just going to keep this. This is slow, but... So if anybody wants to see a party... This is where we Shambling Vent on 1. On 2, we're going to Shrine of Loyal Legions. On 3, we'll crack an Instep, and on 4, we Butcher of the Horde, sack the token from Shrine of Loyal Legions, and clock our opponent for 5. Gonna be very good. Alright. White. Red, black, red. Haste. Please take 5. I mean, sure. I accept. Easy money. Store opponent's sex, play crafter, and I get sad. Alright. Deal. Bye. Will attack you. It will gather the townsfolk. I mean, yeah, you have gained 3 life, opponent. I accept. This is all fine. These are not things that truly upset me to any degree. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. They spent 3 black mana, so they make a food. Sure. This all seems good for me. Search your library for a creature with mana like X or less. Okay. So what are we doing with that deal? I'm ready to hear you out. What is our plan with that? Yeah. Like, what are we doing with that card, though? One, 2, 3, 4. Done? tokens. I mean, yeah, you are 100% correct. I agree with everything you've just said. It is a worse Green Sun Zenith. Like, as part of Team Unban Green Sun Zenith, this is not what we were looking for. Like, Finale is already better than this Magic card. Are we casting out Elspeth? That's pretty funny. You are spending so many cards to answer this Elspeth. Yeah, like... I'll cast this. Black, white... I'm just gonna keep attacking you, opponent. I'm trying to understand what our opponent's long-term plan is here. Sure. This still exists. White, black, 1. I have shown you that you're dead next turn, opponent. Please tell me what's next. I need you to tell me when you're ready to throw it in. Eight mana. Concede. Reasonable. I accept. So opponent appears to be some sort of reanimator deck. I don't hate this. Not gonna lie to you. I don't hate this. I like this less. I like Angrath slightly less, but not a lot. What else? We don't hit Banishing Light? If Banishing Light, what are we not doing? Mortar Pod seems kind of bad. Yeah, this looks great. Gather into, you see a pair of goblins. This is even better. Our mana will be perfect. Yeah, that's fine. I am going to make opponents so supremely sad next turn when I Butcher of the Horde them right into the dirt. Yeah, that's fine. That's even better. White, red, black, Butcher. Haste. Whatever they block, we just sack to give Butcher lifelink. This card very good. Okay. Yikes. I have shown you all of the things. Please respond. Yeah, that's fine. It's not something we're actually caring about. I guess goodbye season Pyromancer? I will attack for 4. They've discarded Ashen Rider and returning Ashen Rider to the battlefield. I understand where we're going. Am I missing how opponent is somehow not dead? Like, I hope that opponent thought that through. They paid 3 life for that. This all matters. I have 3 flying attackers. Late to the turn, make a food. Okay. That's how I'm not... That's how they're not dead. I understand. Three, then we can cast. Is that worth it? Probably not. Okay. I understand. This is the new end boss. Show me path. That'll do. Goodbye. Hey. That was also good. Sick. Alright. Well, there's one win on the board. Just gotta get one more. So, Joe, more to what you were talking about. Yes, this is very grindy. Like, every matchup is a slog because everyone has a pile of interaction. The creatures are interaction like 50% of the time. Your hand is just discard spells and removal, and you're constantly going at it. But that's interesting to me. Like, I love playing all of the fair, like, mid-range and control mirrors. So this, to me, is, like, pretty stellar. This isn't amazing, but I have draws. Gonna keep it. We're looking for white source. Tide Hollow Sculler. I accept. They take path, sure. So we play Mountain there because red is something we're more likely to need in our deck than black. This resolves. Okay. That's fine. We're going to discard Visitation here. Each creature in your graveyard. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Deal. Ingrath? Everybody in the pool at Liliana. So now Fiend Artisan gets to take Angrath. We take Fiend Artisan with Path, probably. Likely gonna get rid of Lorehold Command here. That's dope. I guess what's weird here is that they might not attack. If they feel like this Liliana is their path to victory, there's a chance they don't attack in order to protect Liliana from us drawing White Source for path. I feel like that's probably wrong, but it's possible. What a wild ride. Birthing pod status achieved. So this is 5? That's a lot of stuff. What are we getting on 5? Priest, okay. We kill Liliana. This is what we came to do. Liliana dies today. The real question here is, has opponent read Outpost Siege? Opponent has indeed read Outpost Siege. I'm into it. Good on opponent for reading our Magic cards. Everybody in the pool at Angrath? Bold of you. It's happening, but it's bold. Question is, how much weird stuff is about to happen? Because if we rip White Source, like, all sorts of crazy nonsense is about to go down. Like, truth be told, I think that I'm in on Butcher of the Horde, sack 1 Goblin, attack, giving it haste, of course. Four mana. Five mana. Okay. Sack Finks. Also, shame on Wizards for making this technically a black creature. That's rude. This in Mardu Cube feels wrong. Crypt Breaker is in. Return Tidehollow Sculler. You know that you get either Path or Butcher the Horde. I agree, that is the scarier Magic card. Dragon Fodder to make blockers. Now every one of opponent's attacks is pretty bad. Okay. We're activating Fiend Artisan again. Probably sacking Solemn. Reasonable. What are we getting now? That's dope. Getting back Lily. Sure, sure, sure. Funny that this is the scariest thing they've shown us so far. Opponent has an Archon of Cruelty in their bin. So they get back Priest of the Fell Rites, reanimate Archon, and we're in bad shape. I need opponent to incorrectly identify that they need to block. That's the one we're after, thank you. Magic Online interface, placing triggers in the stack above things I actually need to interact with. Seems good. We've killed Liliana. Which I'm actually, like, it's weird that this is the game we're playing, but if they keep reanimating Liliana with Sun Titan instead of getting Priest of the Fell Rites, we're in good shape. What is the Sun Titan trigger getting? Finks. Wild. That's... I don't think that I would choose that in any circumstance. 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Vanishing Light seems good. Mythos seems good. This seems good. Ink Eyes seems good. Lordhold Command seems questionable. Shrine Mortar Pod can go. Path seems very, very good. Charm seems meh. I think Divine Visitation is a bigger ask than I thought it would be. We seem to be struggling to produce white, even with 5 white sources. I mean, that's fair. I just don't think it's worth spending the time to play for opponent to misclick. Like, we were so dead. This is the game where we draw no black mana. Let's go. Sorry, this Elspeth will carry us to victory. Liliana's fine. 3 mana. No. What's our plan here, opponent? Two mana. Life of Toshiro Mizawa, okay. That's fine. Opponent, I have great news about your Life of Toshiro Umezawa. So good. We just untap and slam this thing? Right? Like that's what we do? White, white, black, 1, 2. Big Dumb Angel? I wish for to murder Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, we don't care about that. Not even a little bit. Hello and goodbye. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie to you. Whites, whites. Mardu, Path, Blood Artist. Goodbye. Hello, Elspeth. I wish for it to deal 9 damage to you. Is that okay? Can we do that? If not, like, you tell me. We'll figure it out, I promise. Exiled. Deal. Karmic Guide, sure. Returning Sun Titan? Sun Titan returns Lily. Okay, sure. This is all fine. There's no reason for me to block here. It doesn't serve me anything. Yes. We're just raising our opponent now. It's in our graveyard. So the path is gone. Something like Banishing Light would be gas. Everybody in the pool at you. It says Menace. Yeah. Okay. So we have Sedgemoor Witch. Opponent's likely going to plus their Lily. We just need to remove this Karmic Guide. We're literally in, like, remove Karmic Guide, win game territory. Choice is yours, opponent. You're the one with cards in hand. Priest of Fell, right? Sure, sure. Yikes. Okay. Red, black, white. Whites. Done. That's so good. Three mana. What are we looking at, opponent? Reanimate Sun Titan. Sun Titan gets back Lily. Sun Titan gets back Coffin Queen. Goodbye. How valuable is Coffin Queen? Okay, good. Dece. Shambling Vent's fine. I have this ink, guys. This is quite a wild ride we found ourselves in. All I really need to do at this point is remove Karmic Guide. I think I just want the extra card at this point, to be honest. Not the mode that I put this in my deck for, but like, here we are. White, black, 1. Fire up Shambling Vent. Crash for 7. Oh, sorry about that. A necromancy, sure. What are we necromancying? My Lisa, sure. Where's the bolt when I need it? Oh, what are we sacrificing? Oh, they're taking my Banishing Light to get back Sun Titan. What are they getting with Sun? Probably Necromancy. That's some pretty sick value, I'm not gonna lie. Get back my Lisa, sure. Red, black, 1, 2. So if I gain control of Lisa here, I gain 4 life, it smacks into Ashen Rider. I can't target Karmic Guide. This has menace. Yep. Okay. Sun Titan's gonna return some garbage, Liliana, okay. Oh, please. Take 9. Go to 2. Yeah. Why didn't you do that beforehand? Weird. Karmic Guide. Get back Solemn. Solemn does solemn things. So I have to do something about some of this now. I can't take all the flyers off the table. Yeah, that's a problem. There's too much flying. I'm gonna make opponent live in fear here. Also, if I'm correct, I believe that this is only... Yeah, that's fine. I believe this is only game 2. Nope, that was game 3. Alright. All the same. That is 1 and 2. I really should have put more time into looking into this cube. I think this cube is a little more complicated than I originally gave it credit for. I expected it to just be a bunch of, like, kind of mid-range good stuff, and there's just, like, so many different variations on that. There's this, like, tokens, sacrifice, goblin bombardment, blood artist style deck. There's the reanimator style decks and all the graveyard loops like our last opponent was doing. There's, like, all sorts of planeswalker control wrath decks and stuff like that. It's pretty wild. Alright. That's going to be it for me, everybody. I will be back again Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard playing some Legacy. And I hope to see you there. But in the meantime, I hope that you all have a great week. I will see you again soon. And everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers all. Have a good night.